Yeah, everywhere.
Hi guys, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Good. Hi guys, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Oh man, let's try this once again. My name is Tango. Everybody say, what's up, Tango?
What's up, Tango?
You know what? My grandmother that's 80 years old can say it louder than that. Let's try it one last time. My name is Tango. Everybody say, what's up, Tango?
What's up, Tango?
What's up? Driver's name is Sugar Free. Everybody say, what's up, Sugar Free? We're on bus number 21. Please remember these three things. It's very important because we are the ones responsible for bringing you back to the city. Can you guys hear me in the back?
Yes.
Take a really good look at us because we are the ones that are going to bring you back. I know we kind of look like the same and stuff, but we're going to bring you back. What's your time? Same as mine because I'm as humanly possible. I just want to let you know from the get-go, I'm not very diplomatic and I'm not politically correct. So everybody hold on to your seats because it's going to be high voltage. I'm going to joke around with each and every one of you so nobody get offended. Deal? Deal. I'm not like any other guy here. I'm not going to saturate you with history or stuff like that. I'm going to share 4 personal stories that have to do with your day here. I used to share 5, but now I'm union, so I'm only going to share 4. So please listen. I like to integrate my groups quick, fast. Everybody knows my nickname. It's written on your sticker, but I want to know everybody's name, okay? So everybody at the same time, scream out loud your name. 1, 2, 3. Nice to meet you. Now I want to know where you guys are from. Scream out your city. 1, 2, 3.
Phoenix.
Texas also. Okay. You guys?
Phoenix.
Arizona, the Sun Devils. No? Not the Sun Devils? Okay, Chicago? Very famous comedian, rest in peace, from the south side of Chicago, Bernie Mac. That's right. Where are you guys from? Arizona, the Sun Devils. You know what? We're going since I just watched Jerry Maguire last night. Great movie, huh? Okay, guys, now we all know each other. Great. Rules of the game. Everybody has the same time as I do, right? It's 10:12 because you remember there's the daylight savings time from last minute. Ship today sails at 5. You have to be there at 4:30 the latest. I will have you wait before that time. Just abide by one very simple guideline. Do not be late. You guys are late. You missed my bus. You will miss the boat. Tomorrow you'll be doing exactly what I'm doing today, so please don't be late. Bottom line, bottom line, being on time is a matter of respect, right? RESPECK. You guys get the idea. So, has anybody been to this city before? Oh, you guys have? Okay. How long ago?
Last year.
Oh, last
did the
year.
wine tour.
Oh, you did the wine tour? Okay,
Yeah.
well, you bought it on the ship, right? Yeah. You haven't been to La Bufadora yet?
I don't know. The Blowhole?
Yeah, the Blowhole.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the first story of the day. By a show of hands, does anybody like to drink? Margaritas, with or without alcohol?
With.
Do you guys know the history of the margarita drink? No. Oh, somebody said yes?
I just read about it.
Oh,
It was invented here by a
Señorita,
German.
what is your name, Señorita?
Mariah.
Mariah, okay. Okay, you're the administrative part of the
Yes.
business. Okay. What did you know about the margarita drink? You mind sharing it with
It was a German settler who came over here, and there was a diplomat who came to town or something, and they were trying to create a drink for him, and then they ended up calling it margarita after his daughter, which I found interesting because I didn't know margarita was a German name.
How interesting.
Yeah.
That
That's the story. It's not the story.
All right, how interesting how they twisted up the whole information.
I was like, I just read about it.
Where did you read this, or who told you this?
I was like on the Ensenada. I was researching Ensenada, and it came up on one of the towns.
Congratulations on doing the research. By the way. I'm not making fun of you.
It's totally fine. I really wanted
Okay.
to know if it was.
Would you guys like to know the history of the margarita drink?
Yeah.
Geez, I need a bit more enthusiasm than that, you guys. Would you like to know the story?
Yes.
Okay, really? Well, thank you for your support. Okay. In the 1930s, Mr. James Oldie, the owner of the Detroit Tigers baseball team, used to own a resort right in front of the cruise ship. That white Riviera style type resort you guys probably saw, that's Exoterra del Pacifico. It used to be a casino in the 1930s. As you know, gambling is illegal here in Mexico. That's why they shut down the casinos on the boat. Well, in the 1930s, Mr. James Oldie was married to Miss Margarita Plant, a lady from the States, and they actually hired Jack Dempsey, the heavyweight boxing champ, as general manager of that resort, so it would attract more tourism. You know what kind of friends and associates Mr. Dempsey used to have? Famous mobsters like Al Capone and famous actors like Johnny Weissman, or guys who played Tarzan back that time. Well, in the 1930s, Mr. James Oldie hired Mr. Salvador Negrete. He was a local bartender from Ensenada. He conjured up a lemon-based drink, gave it to Miss Margarita Plant, the wife of Otley. She tasted the drink, she liked it. She asked the guy, "What's the name of the drink?" He baptized it Margarita in honor of Miss Margarita Plant. Unfortunately, though, he never registered or patented the drink, so now everybody claims that they invented it in New York and Vegas. But it was actually invented down here right in front of the cruise ship. So now you know. That's the first story of the day, you guys. Now, so everybody gets an idea where we're located. The name of our city is Ensenada. Ensenada means a bay surrounded by mountains. We are 72 miles from the most visited border in the world, Tijuana, San Diego, or Tijuana, San Isidro, about a 4-hour drive from LA straight down to Ensenada. The name of our state is Baja California, means Lower California, comes from the indigenous word Cálida Fornax, that means hot land located in the Vizcaíno Desert on the Pacific side of the ocean. Now, if anybody likes the sport of surfing, we have an island up in front called Todos Santos Island. The waves here go up to 60 feet. There's an American surfer named Taylor Knox. I think he's from Oceanside, surfed a 52-foot wave, got paid $50,000 for that. That was 1998, one of the biggest El Nino years we've had. But about a month and a half ago, there was a little bit of a storm, and the waves were probably at 30 feet, 25, 30 feet. So, you know, the break is pretty big. So now I'll share with you the Margarita story. Second story of the day. By a show of hands, does anybody like to drink? Woo! Oh, you joined in. You guys joined in on this. Who likes to drink Corona beer?
Yeah. See.
I'm not really going to talk about the beer, you guys. I'm going to talk about the Corona Beer Company colors. Have you noticed that Corona has 3 kinds of colors, yellow, blue, and white? It's not that the company owns the colors. Unfortunately, a lot of people in Mexico don't know how to read or write. Did you guys know that it's an active color code? The yellow stripe represents a sale. Blue and white represents a shop, a keeper can buy provisions for a week. Let me put an example. Why the yellow color? First of all, the yellow color calls the attention of the eye. That's why the precaution stripe on the street is yellow, the taxi cabs are yellow, the stoplight is yellow, the school bus is yellow. Blue and white represents a shop, a keeper can buy provisions for a week. Let me put an example. Has anybody ever been to Best Buy? When you go to Best Buy, you walk in and they put a big yellow tag, first of all representing a sale, second calling the attention of the eye. Blue and white represents the shop, the keeper can buy provisions for a week. So if you don't know how to read or write, you can identify the color code and you're good to know. How would you describe a butcher shop? What colors come to mind for beef? Red and white. And sometimes a yellow stripe is selling beef. How would can describe masa, maseca, corn, tortillas. Yellow for sale, green and white describing the corn. Now, does everybody know what a tortilla is? Okay. In old-fashioned style cooking, the ladies would wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning, grind the corn on a metal, and that's volcanic rock with a hand on a mano. To make the masa for a whole family. Interesting fact though, why does a tortilla have a circular form? Does anybody know? No? Has anybody ever been to Mexico City? In Mexico City, in Teotihuacan, the valley, there's a street called the Avenue of the Dead. The Pyramid of the Moon and the Big Pyramid of the Sun. See, the Aztecs used to worship the sun. As a form of tribute to the sun, they would make the tortilla in a circular form. That's what, now you know. Talking about the tortillas, does anybody speak Spanish on this bunch? Okay, you said poquito in the back.
I said poquito.
Oh, señorita.
I know 5 words.
What are they? What are they?
Cerveza. Año. Hola.
Later in the 1950s or 60s, and guess the other one.
Predator and alien.
You're right. Predator. With Arnold Schwarzenegger. So you guys get an idea of the vegetation. The Huichol Indians, an indigenous tribe from this area, saw this fruit. They couldn't eat it, so they chopped it, drilled the little hole pebbles inside by those little stick, and they made the maracas for the religious ceremony so they could consume a hallucinogenic little cactus called the peyote. You guys know what this is? Yeah. Has anybody ever tasted it? Okay, a peyote is a hallucinogenic little cactus. They say it's so sour you have to dip it in honey so you can actually consume it. In an old cowboy movie called Young Guns, Lou Diamond Phillips gave it to Emilio Estevez. That's a scene where he says he saw a big chicken. It's a psychotropic, a hallucinogenic. I'm going to share with you the legend. The devil was walking around the jungle. He was tired, he was sick. He decided to take a nap on the Huastecomata tree. He lies down, suddenly a voice appears and says, "You cannot take a nap down there." He says, "Why not?" So I say so, and who are you? He says, "I am God." So the devil's upset, gathers some stones, some rocks, starts throwing these stones onto the tree. Boom, boom, boom. These stones are sticking in the main trunk. Why is this fruit not edible? Why is it hard as a golf ball? Because it's originally a stone or rock thrown by the devil onto the tree to hurt the tree. Because God would not let him take a nap or anything. Then we chose it inside, chopped it, drilled a little hole, pebbles inside, by a little stick, and then made the maracas for the religious ceremony so they could consume the peyote. Now you know. That was the 4th story of the day, everybody. Tough crowd, man. Let me walk you through this very simple dynamic. Everybody raise your right hand up in the air. Now your left hand. Now put them together. There you go. Alright, well I said I was going to share 4 stories and I was going to go on break. And you agreed to these terms, am I right? Yeah. Well, I can see by your facial expression you guys expecting a little bit more. Be honest with me. Are you guys enjoying these stories?
Yeah.
Would you like to know more? Yeah. That's even better, man. I got a DVD on sale. On a serious note, everybody, welcome to my city. Welcome to my country. You are my personal guest today. I'll help you guys out with anything that's humanly possible. I will share with you some more stories, but the dynamic's going to change a little bit. Forget about the little tour guide thing I just did, the welcome to our city and all that stuff. I'm going to get really down and dirty when we have to in the city. You guys ready? Oh, look, Ricky, so here we go. Hold on, because I got some new material. I just watched the new Dave Chappelle Netflix special, so hold on. We're going at it. Okay. You got to have some fun when you go to work, am I right?
Yeah.
Like, most of the time we're at work and 8-10 hours. So take everything I say extremely lightly. I'm going to joke with you all day. I expect you guys to joke around with us, okay?
Do you know some story about tequila? I heard some story about tequila.
Right now, do you know why?
Yeah, okay.
You do know?
Yeah, why not?
You do know?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys know what a tequila? First of all, do you know why the liquor is named tequila? Okay. In the state of Jalisco, you guys have seen or heard a band we call a mariachi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mariachi is a Mexican folkloric music band. The original mariachi does not have any trumpets. It's all string instruments. Okay, to start off. They originate from the state of Jalisco, where Guadalajara, Puerto Vallarta, and Tequila are located. Now, in the U.S., they celebrate a day called Cinco de Mayo. Right? Big celebration. Mexico does not do that celebration, but the U.S. does. As to when the French were in Mexico, invading in Mexico. Now, when the French people were in Mexico, there were obviously French couples, and I'm getting to the part of the tequila in just a second. And they would get married. Now, do you guys know why the mariachi band is named mariachi? No. Okay. The French couples would get married. What's the French word for marriage? Mariage. Mariage. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it exactly correct, but it's sort of, you get the idea. Mariage for marriage. So they would hire the Mexican music band to go and play to the mariachi. So they'd ask the guys, "Can you guys come and play to the mariachi?" And they wouldn't internalize the word because they had never heard it before. So they were like, "Well, we cannot go out drinking tonight because we got to go to the mariachi, the mariachi." They just messed up the word. There's no backstory behind it. They just mutated, messed up the whole word from mariachi to mariachi. That's where the music band has the name. Now, I told you it was in the state of Jalisco. There's a little town called Tequila. In Tequila, with the agave plant, they fermented, etc., and still they process the tequila. Now, why does the tequila and the mezcal have the worm inside? Just so you guys know, you can eat the worm because it's pure protein. But why does it have it? Because it was some kind of prehistoric quality control. They will put it in, and if the worm would last a little over a minute or